What's up? Let's do some yoga today. So glad to have you here. If you're not here watching live, hopefully you can watch the replay. And I do have my assistant, my baby girl, Reese. You will hear her click-clacking around and probably doing some things, but hey, she likes to be in the show too with me. She likes her some yoga. All right, so today we are going to start laying on our stomachs. So you're just going to go ahead and come on your mat, lay on your stomach, and do a little Superman. So extend your arms out, extend your legs, and then just relax here. Notice how it feels. Notice the sensations. Notice your breath. Just start to arrive on the mat right here. And on our next breath, go ahead and take both of your hands, one over the other. Then put your forehead on your hands. Relax your neck. Maybe sway it back and forth. All right, like from left to right. Just loosening up those neck muscles. And then just be right here, arrive on your mat. Know that we're getting ready to start our yoga practice. And just feel the sensations that this position on your mat allows you to experience. Notice the sound, if any. Oh, I did mean to play some music too. All right, on our next inhale, we're just going to go ahead and keep our forehead on our hands and just lift up on our feet. Just starting to feel some sensations and working our lower back. Exhale, release. This next one, we're going to lift our legs and our and our shoulders and chest also. And exhale, relax. Just release right here. Release your neck, your shoulders, your stomach. And extend your arms out to a T. Just going to get into that shoulder a little bit. Take that left hand and kind of help yourself move over towards the back wall right here. So you'll feel this in your shoulder. And breathe into it. Come back to center. We're going to take it on the other side. So our left hand arm is extended. Our right hand helps to slide over towards the other wall. And come on back to center. And exhale back into our child's pose. Take another breath here. And come on up to tabletop. So we are in tabletop. Let's go ahead and extend that right leg out. Point that foot, flex it. Point, flex. This time, go ahead and take that knee towards your nose. And then squeeze it on back, squeeze that glute. Really engage your abs here. Knee to nose. Extending on back, belly's in the spine. Knee to nose last time, extend it back, hold it. You can stay here and just keep this pose, or walk your hands out a little bit, and we're going for yogi push-ups. We're going to do 3. So just come down towards the earth, as close as you want to take it today. And then come on back to tabletop. Take a breath here. We're going to extend that right foot out towards the right. It's going to be our kickstand as we open up for our modified side plank right here. So we can stay here or we can challenge ourselves. Challenges are always good. What doesn't challenge us won't change us. So if we extend that left leg, we can stay here, or we can work our obliques too. So we bend into our elbow, bring that elbow towards our knee, extend it out, elbow to knee, extend. Last time, hold it. Always follow what your body's telling you. I'm just your guide. You do not have to follow me. But we can reach back and just see if we can grab that foot. Not just reach for it. One day you'll get it. Especially if you keep coming back and practicing it. Get into that hamstring right here. And then release everything. Seal down that left foot. And we're really gonna kind of use our right arm as an anchor as well. Left arm's to the sky. We're just gonna try to see if we can lift up that right leg. Maybe even extend it. And then collapse everything down into our tabletop. All right, we got our other side. Left leg comes out. Point, flex, point it, flex it. Knee to nose, extend. Knee to nose, extend. Knee to nose, extend that out. Stay here. Or challenge yourself with yogi push-ups. Come on down. Lift it up. Belly's in the spine. We got one more. And here we are. Go ahead and bring that down to our tabletop. This time our left foot's going to be our kickstand. Open it on up to our modified side plank. This is totally up to you on where you want to take it. I'm going to guide you some places you do not have to go, but you might surprise yourself. So go ahead. Let's see. Extend that right leg out. We can stay here or work our obliques. Elbow to knee, extend. Elbow to knee, extend. Knee, hold it here, or maybe even reach back. Always using that left foot as your kickstand. Extend it back out. You want to challenge. Seal that right foot down. Lift up on the left. And then collapse everything down. We're back in our tabletop. Got some Luther Vandross playing this morning, which is always nice. He's one of my favorite artists. All right, and God rest his soul, because he's no longer on this earth. All right, let's go ahead and come on our tippy toes. And on our inhale, we're just going to lift up for 1 inch. So go ahead and lift the knees up for about 1 inch. Feel everything working. And then exhale it down. Got to use a lot there. It looks really simple. It's one of those, it looks so simple, but you're using a lot, especially in your core. So let's go ahead and do that again. Inhale the knees up about 1 inch. And then exhale into our downward facing dog. So let's walk our dog a little bit here. Take a few breaths. Notice how your body feels here. How your breath is. Your heart rate. The temperature in your body. Is it feeling a little bit warmer? Just arrive on your mat and stay there the whole time. Be in this moment. All right, let's go ahead and lift our right leg up. Bend and open it. Straighten it out. Look to our hands. Bring that right foot all the way up. If you got to help your foot come up, that's fine. Your feet are hip width apart. Root down, rise up for our crescent lunge. So that right knee is bent. Let's move a little bit here. So we're going to bend into it. Cactus our arms. Straighten everything up. Bend. Straighten. Bend. Let's hold it right here. So shoulders are over your hips. your breathing here, feeling the strength of your legs. And then take it back to your crescent lunge and shift into our warrior two. So we might have to move our feet around a little bit to get in alignment here. Because remember, the heel of our right foot wants to be in line with the arch of our left right here. Reverse that palm, reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. Extended side angle. And breathe here. Come back up to warrior two. Straighten that right leg. Hinge forward. Triangle pose. Feel those hips. Open up a little bit. Gotta love it. It feels so good just to move. And notice how when you started the practice, how you feel. And then at the end, how you feel. Mentally and physically. And maybe even spiritually. Bend into that right leg. Come back up to our warrior two. Now we're going to go into eagle pose from here. We're going to start with our arms. So that left arm comes underneath the right. Interlace. Now if that's not available to you, you can always do genie arms. Because this is a pretty big shoulder stretch. So we're just going to look down towards our feet. Bring this right leg up. We might have to tap it like I just did. And now we're in eagle pose. I'm going to go ahead and face you. So we just wrap that foot around. Kind of bend into it. Really engage your abs right here. Belly's in the spine. And we can even use this as our it is a balance pose. We can crouch our eagle. We're doing a little sit up. Come back up. Extend our arms out, our knees to the sky for flamingo pose. Extend that leg. And now extend it all the way back for airplane pose. Okay, I got a lamp in back of me. So I'm bending my knee, but we really want it to be straight. Our arms are out by our side. Gaze is to the earth. Then go ahead and release that left foot down for pyramid pose. So our legs are kind of like on train tracks. Our arms can go behind us, grab opposite elbows. And then go ahead and take a breath. On our exhale, exhale down towards our right leg. And just look at your knee. Let your head hang heavy right here. And breathe. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Honor this moment because it feels good. Just to move your body, to stretch it. You can even release your hands down to the earth. Intensify a little bit more. If you have blocks, you can have blocks that help the earth come closer to you. And then slowly come on up. Bring that left foot to meet the right. And bend down for our chair pose. Really hug your knees together. Hug your hips together. Breathe right here. Let's take both our arms back for skier's pose. Belly's into spine right here. Lift our arms up. Release it back. Release it up. Release it back. Stay here. You can stay here or challenge yourself. Stay or play. Bring those heels up. A little bit of balance challenge. And then exhale, fold. Alright, so let's flow right here. We're all going to end up in downward facing dog, however you want to go there. You can follow me. Just going to come into a plank pose. And then come to a half push-up Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. All right, let's do that on the other side. Left leg lifts up, bend and open it, straighten it up, bring it all the way through, rise up for our crescent lunge. So bend into that left leg. Let's go ahead and bend and straighten everything up. Bend, straighten, last one, bend. Let's hold it right here. Feel the strength of our legs. Feel everything working. Belly's into spine. Let's go ahead and go on back to crescent lunge and shift into our warrior two. Align those feet how you need them to. Flip that left palm. Reverse our warrior. Take a breath right here. Come back to our warrior two. And extended side angle. So we're just going to lightly put our elbow on that left leg. Right hand is up towards the sky. You can look up towards the sky. Try to open your chest a little bit here. On our inhale, come back up to warrior two. Straighten that left leg. Hinge forward. Triangle pose. Really try to open that chest. Look up towards the sky to help you open. Because you don't want to be like this, you really want to open. If that means kind of bending into that left leg, that's okay. Feel your hips working. Bend into that left knee. Come back up to our warrior two. And we're going to our eagle pose, that balance pose that we did before, but on the other side. So our right arm's going to come underneath our left, interlace it, look down, and we're just going to bring that right foot over our left, and then I'm going to face you. So here we are. Belly's into spine. We're balancing. We can stay or play. If you need genie arms, it's perfectly fine. Listen to your body. If we want to crouch it, we can just kind of bring everything down, kind of like we're doing a stand-up, sit up. Bring it back up. Release our arms. Try to stay balanced. That didn't look that pretty, but hey, we just flow right on with it. So we're in our flamingo pose. We're going to take this straight to airplane pose. So I have a wall behind me, but I'm going to turn so you can see me. So just lift that right leg up. Arms are by our side. Gaze is towards the earth. Balancing is very important in our yoga practice for our health and for our life. Take one more breath here. Exhale that right foot down. Now we are in pyramid pose. So our feet are like they're on railroad tracks, hip width apart. And then with your hands, you can do reverse prayer. So you can bring your hands together or grab opposite elbows. Take an inhale. Exhale it down. Look towards your knees right here. Breathe. Feel all the sensations. You may feel something in your shoulders. Definitely feel something in your hamstrings. And let your face relax, your jaw relax. My assistant's asleep. She's already done with yoga. She had her limelight in the very beginning. Go ahead and release your hands down. And then slowly bend into that left knee as you come up. Bring both your right and left feet together. And now we're in chair pose. Hug into those knees, those hips. Belly's tight. Working everything. Take that right arm back towards your back wall. Maybe even look that way. Bring it back up to meet the left. Left arm comes back. Bring it back up to meet each other. Let's see if we can sink down just a little bit more and do that same thing. Bring that right arm back. And breathe. Bring them together. And then take that left arm back. All the while hugging in, making sure you can see your toes. One more time. Just challenge yourself. Your legs will be happy you did this. Go ahead and bring that right arm back. Bring them together. Last time, this left hand comes back. Maybe even look back. Bring both hands together. Exhale, fold. And then heel to your feet apart or just walk your feet apart. And you can just hang here if it's available to you. You can bend into your knees. See if you can take the big toes with your peace fingers. And just see if you can really get into this stretch. So use your peace fingers and your toes to kind of help you towards your legs. This is good for your lower back, the backs of your legs. And breathe. One more breath here. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Come on up. Inhale our arms up. Exhale our arms to the earth. Walk our legs back. We're in a plank. Let's just hold it here. Now you can always come to your knees. But if we're holding it here, let's just take a couple breaths. One more breath. Bring it back to downward facing dog. Lift that right leg up towards the sky. And then bring that knee through and right by your right elbow. We are going into pigeon pose. So you want your hips level right here. Now if this is hard for your knees, we can do this on our back. I'm going to start here so we can stay here. It's just a great hip opener. If you want more, you can take it onto your forearms or even extend that out. If you're on your back, same thing, but easier on your knees. Just gonna bring that right leg over your left. Stay here or lift up on the left leg. Even maybe grab behind that left leg to really promote that stretch in your hips. Wherever you're at, wherever you take it, just breathe here, be in the moment, feel the sensations, and be grateful that you're honoring your body right here and right now. Honoring it by stretching it, helping it become flexible, strong. Oh, my assistant is back. All right, let's go to the other side. So we're just gonna bring our toes to the mat, lift up, come on back to our downward facing dog. Lift up on that left leg, bring it through so the knee is by the left wrist. Kind of heel toe your leg back. You want to feel sensation but never pain. So feel this in your hips. Try to have your hips level too. When I say that your left and your right hips are kind of the same, they're not like that. And so take this where you feel sensation. So that might be on your forearms. It may be stretched out. going to drop over to our hips and come to cobbler's pose. So work our inner thighs real quick. So the soles of our feet come together, our knees are out, and we can stay here. If you want to intensify it, lean forward. Use your elbows to help gravity. Just kind of press down. You'll feel this in your lower back and your hips. Relax your neck here. Relax your jaw. A lot of times people don't even realize how tense they are all throughout their body until someone prompts them. I remember I was teaching and I had someone say, I didn't even realize I had so much tension in my jaw until you kept saying, relax your jaw, relax your jaw. I said, I know, especially at night. Let's go ahead and extend that left leg out. Right leg is in towards our left hip. Inhale our arms up. Exhale down. Come on back up. Let's switch legs. Inhale our arms up. Exhale down. And hopefully you're starting to notice how different your body feels physically and mentally. A lot of times when we do this kind of work, go ahead and extend left leg to meet right. Inhale our arms up. Exhale it down. Like I was saying, when we do this kind of work, it really forces you to be in the moment because you have to be to stay in the pose, to be in the pose, and those sensations bring you to your present. So a lot of times you'll feel kind of centered after your flow because you weren't thinking about your future and worried about it, and you weren't thinking about your past and fretting about that or being sad or just thinking. You were right here for your body, mind, and soul. That's beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and bring our legs in a crisscross position. We'll inhale it up. Exhale our hands to our heart center. As always, I appreciate you following me, you being here live, and if you're in a replay, I love it. I love that you're doing stuff for yourself, your mind, body, and spirit. So, until we meet again, namaste.